Welcome back, everyone. I'm really happy to continue bringing you new and exciting DIY projects. Did you know that millions of people don't know this trick to restore a drill battery? Sit back and watch how I do it. As you can see, I've tried everything, but the battery didn't respond at all, from charging it to testing it in different ways. The charger doesn't recognize it, and there's no sign of voltage inside. In situations like this, most people would think the battery is completely dead, but that's not actually the case. This battery hasn't been used for a long time, so I'm going to open the case and check what's going on inside. I'll measure the internal voltage to see if there's any power left. As you can see, there is still some, but it's far too low to be usable, which explains why the charger doesn't detect it. At first glance, it looks pretty dirty, but luckily the circuit board and contact points don't show heavy rust or oxidation. So now I'll start cleaning the internal components. I'll use a cotton swab to carefully clean the circuit board and contact points with WD-40. This solution helps dissolve dirt, grease, and oxidation on the surface, making the contacts cleaner and more reliable. It's also great for removing moisture, helping everything dry quickly and reducing the risk of short circuits or corrosion. For tight spaces, I'll fold a piece of sandpaper to clean deeper inside. In cases like this, many people assume the battery is completely dead, but in reality, it has entered a deep discharge state, causing the internal cells to become unbalanced. At that point, the protection circuit is triggered to cut off the current, and a standard charger can no longer recognize the battery. This usually happens when the battery is left unused for too long in a fully drained condition. What we need to do now is reactivate the voltage. To do that, I'll prepare some wires for connection and a 12V power supply. Of course, I already have all these materials ready. That's all we need. Now let's go back to the battery. Make sure you correctly identify the terminals before reconnecting. This is very important. The metal connectors will be attached to the battery terminals. The red wire is positive and the black wire is negative. Now we wait while the voltage starts to recover. This process will take about 2 to 3 hours. And just like that, we've successfully revived the battery. However, to fully charge it, we still need to use the proper charger. First, I'll reassemble the battery case. The indicator light on the charger has turned red, which means it has recognized the battery and is now charging it. Now let's test the result together. And there you have it. The battery that seemed completely dead is now working like new again. A simple and safe restoration method, right? If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends and family. Good luck, and see you next time.